Welcome to Yoga on Demand. Yoga on Demand is a monthly yoga subscription plan where we meet live every Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. Eastern Time to 10 a.m. Eastern Time for a full-length 1-hour yoga class. We offer different styles of yoga each day, from Vinyasa Flow to Slow Flow to our Strength and Tone class, which actually incorporates small hand weights for added muscle building, as well as a Yin yoga class and meditation. Can't make it to the live stream? Don't sweat it. You can sweat all you want with our Yoga on Demand archive, which holds over 80 full-length 1-hour yoga classes, so you can do yoga anywhere, anytime. This plan also includes full access to our community forum, where you can meet and connect with like-minded individuals, discuss everything in health and wellness, from creativity, intuition development, mindfulness techniques, cooking recipe shares, home design and entertainment, and even have a place to share any questions you may have or experiences you'd like to share along your wellness journey. At renelleb.com, we eat well, live well, and be mindful together. Now let's get ready for class. All right. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all having a great morning so far. And welcome to our Yin Yoga class for the week. And so we're going to get ready and soften our bodies today, getting ready for the weekend. And we're going to do so with a supported bridge to start off with. And so bring a block with you to the side of your mat. And then slowly make your way down onto your back. And just take a moment here to soften your low back. Hug the knees in towards your chest. And then maybe rock side to side. And then come back to a neutral position, and we're just going to draw circles with the knees. Moving in one direction to start. And then reverse the direction of your circles. Creating a little bit of space in our low back. And then come back to neutral. Drop the feet back down. Bring them hip width apart. Spread your toes nice and wide, anchoring the whole palm of the foot. And then press your low back into the earth. Feel that flat back. And then engage your glutes. Squeeze your glutes. Send the hips up. And then place your block underneath your sacrum. So your block can be at the lowest or mid-level height. And then drop the hips back down. Keeping your knees either bent, or you can extend them out straight in front of you for a little bit deeper of a release in the hip flexors. This is especially good if you're working in an office chair a lot of the day, or if you're sitting down a lot. And then bring your hands on either side of the body, walk the shoulders and shoulder blades behind the back. Shut down the eyes now. And begin to tune inwards onto your mat. Let go of any to-dos that you may have for the rest of the day. And give yourself full permission to really just bask in this hour-long practice together, in softness and stillness. Giving yourself permission to feel peace in your body, in your mind. And so begin to settle down here and witness your natural breath as you breathe in and out. Noticing how you're breathing this morning. And today we're really going to focus on letting go, whether that's emotional, letting go and releasing, or maybe you want to release something from your past, whether it's your immediate past and something that happened to you this week,
or maybe it's something from your long distance past that you still hold on to a little. And so today, maybe invite whatever it is that you're looking to let go of into your space and allowing yourself to really feel into whatever that is. And notice where you're holding resistance in the body as we hold this pose. Notice if your low back is holding on and not really wanting to release. See if you can soften the glutes and sacrum. Making sure that your face is soft. And then begin to invite a deeper belly breath as you release all the air from your lungs now. And on your next inhale, breathe in through your nose if you can, and expand your belly up to the sky. Once your belly is filled, move your breath up the rib cage towards the collarbone and hold it there. Exhale the chest down first. And then slowly release the air from the abdominal space as you decompress the belly and your belly button draws closer towards the spine. Hold at the end of your exhale. Inhale, deep belly breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. And then exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale, release for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep going like this on your own now. Maybe lengthening the breath by a count or 2 if you feel called to do so. But really allow your breath to guide you throughout your yin yoga practice as we hold each of our poses a bit longer than typical. And you're welcome to draw an intention now for your practice today. Whether you want to dedicate your practice to someone or something you're working on integrating in your life. Just drawing a bit more meaning for yourself on the mat today. And then we're going to hold this pose for a few more moments. So really allow yourself to melt into it, consciously becoming more and more aware of where you're holding tension in this pose, and seeing if you can mentally soften those areas of the body. You can try to send your breath to those areas and breathe into the areas of the hips and low back. And with every exhale, allow yourself to just melt down a little bit more, releasing any bit of resistance. We have a few beautiful birds in the trees, if you can hear that. Take about 5 more long, deep breaths here. Really softening down. Take one last breath in. Exhale it out. Slowly, if your legs are extended forward, walk your feet in, bending the knees once again. Feet are hip width apart. And if your legs were extended out straight, just hold it here with your feet on the ground for just a moment here. And then we're all going to come up into a supported waterfall pose. And so if you're working with your blocks, you're going to send your feet up to the sky. Just like so. You can have a micro bend in the legs, or in the knees, I should say. And then we're just going to hold this pose here. If you're close to a wall, you can make this a little bit more restorative by just placing your feet up against a wall. That way you can really soften and relax. Otherwise, the block should help naturally. You can kind of tilt your tailbone slightly, and that'll create a little bit more of a natural hold for you to relax into. So you're kind of pressing your low back into the edge of your block, sending the feet back slightly, and this will help you hold this pose in a little bit more of a relaxed position. But this waterfall is really great for helping to stimulate blood flow into the head and upper body, similar to when we're in an inversion. And it also forces your blood, your circulation to work a little bit harder to get up into the feet. So this reverse position is really, really good for you, really restorative. And so just take the time now to meditate on what it is you're releasing for the day, what it is you want to release from your week so that you can have a nice, calm, relaxing weekend up ahead. And once again, staying mindful of your breath. Relax the face and jaw. Notice if your mind has wandered off and see if you can bring your awareness back to the breath, constantly retraining yourself to come back to that nice, long, smooth, deep belly breath. We're here for a few more moments. Take 5 more long, deep belly breaths. See if you can make these the longest of the day so far. With control, slowly bend the knees. Drop one foot down at a time. And then press your low back into your block. Once again, squeeze your glutes. Send the hips up and then slowly drop the hips down, moving one vertebra at a time. You might start to feel the blood rushing into your legs and feet. And we're just going to extend our feet out in a bit of a Shavasana pose for a moment here, taking the time to acknowledge whatever is happening in our body and legs. Notice all those sensations, how it feels in the body. You might start to feel a bit of a tingle in the legs. And then slowly, with control, we're going to actually first start by bending your knees. We're just going to windshield wiper the knees side to side, over to the left, back up to center, then over to the right, back to center. One more time on each side. And back to center. And then roll over into a fetal position on one side of your mat. And then slowly make your way into a seated position on your mat. Send your left leg straight out in front of you. And then I want you to move the skin away from your sits bones. Draw the right foot to the inside of your left upper thigh. Bring blocks with you to support your upper body. But we're going to start here with an inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. Palms touch, lift and lengthen, and then dive forward. See if you can keep your low back straight as you press your belly button forward.
folding over that left leg. And so wherever you stop before you start to round through your low back, just stop there, and then you can relax the upper body, head, and chest, but just keeping that low back nice and flat. We're just going to fold here over our left leg to start. You also want to be sure that you have a slight micro bend in your left knee, just ensuring that you're not hyperextending anything. And if you have two blocks, sometimes I like to position them just so that I can rest my forehead down. So I'll stack two blocks, one on top of the other, and then I'll just rest my forehead down like so. And if you're resting your forehead, you can also massage the areas of the eyebrows by just gently rocking your forehead side to side. If you're enjoying this class, consider supporting my work and join Yoga on Demand for $30 a month and watch this full class without any interruptions. With this membership, you'll also gain 5 weekly live yoga classes every Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. Eastern Time to 10 a.m. Eastern Time, as well as a community of like-minded individuals with full access to our community forum. Check the description box below for more information and website links. Now let's get back to class. At this point, if you want to deepen into the stretch, you're welcome to do so. Taking 5 more deep breaths here, making these nice and long and smooth. And then stay where you are. I'd like to encourage you all now to just windshield wiper that left foot. See if you can drop the toes to the right as much as you can. And then over to the left. And then notice where your range of motion stops. And we're just going to fold into that a little bit more, holding your toe in whatever angle it is that that range of motion stops on one side. And then we'll go to the other side in just a moment. And then see if you can fold into the leg a little bit more. Take 5 deep breaths here, holding that position with the foot. Take one last breath. Exhale it out, soften the leg. And then once again, draw that windshield wiping motion side to side with the foot. And then going to the opposite side that we just did, dropping the toes to the left, finding that sweet spot, and then folding a bit deeper into the leg. Taking 5 deep breaths here. Slowly bring yourself back up. Move the blocks away from the front of, or from the back of your mat, and then extend your right leg straight. Nice long spine, switching sides this time. Bend your left knee, placing the left sole of your foot to the inside of your right upper thigh, moving the skin away from your sits bones, and then reposition your blocks however you like to start off with. Toes are going to point up to the sky to begin. Lift through the crown of the head, sweep the arms up, palms touch, and then begin to fold over that leg, again maintaining that flat low back to start, and then rounding through the upper body. Keep a nice micro bend through that right knee. And then always pushing your belly button forward to help encourage that flat back position. Breathing here, nice long deep belly breaths. Maybe you want to deepen into the stretch a little bit at this point and come in a little bit deeper. And take 5 more long, deep belly breaths. And then once again, we're going to start to windshield wiper our right foot this time to the right and then to the left, finding that range of motion on the right side. And then point your right toes to the left side of your mat as far as they'll go, and then fold a little bit more into your right leg. Take 5 breaths here. Last 2 breaths. After your final exhale, begin to move the toes back and forth once again. And then this time drawing the right toes to point to the right side of the mat as far as they'll go. And then fold once again a little bit more deeply over that right leg. Take 5 breaths. Slowly make your way back up. Windshield wipe that right foot once last time. And then move the blocks away. This time we're going to come in a wide diamond-shaped position with the legs. So soles of the feet come together, knees fall out to either side of the mat. Move the skin away from your sits bones, sit nice and tall, and we're just going to do a passive full fold over the legs so you don't have to worry about having a flat back for this pose. A really nice addition if you want that support for your head. I sometimes like to place a block in between my feet, and then I fold, and then if I need a second block, I place it on top of the block, and that way you can make it a little bit more restorative of a pose. Otherwise, you can just let your head hang loose and decompress the spine that way. So take a few deep breaths here, settling in. And I'll let you know when it's time to come out of the pose so you can just focus on finding that deep belly breath and that decompression of the spine, resisting the urge to move or fidget around, and just allowing yourself to melt in, to dive in and let go.
Maybe shake your head and neck if that feels nice. See if you can relax the jaw and face. If you'd like at this point, you can deepen into the stretch. One way that I like to do this in order to maintain that passive positioning is by actually just placing my hands and arms underneath my legs, so under my shins and calves, palms facing up. And then this naturally just draws my chest a little bit closer to my body without having to really work on engaging any muscles to really get there. And so if you want to try that, you can start to deepen the pose, and we'll be here for a few more moments. Take 5 more long, deep breaths. If your arms are tucked under the legs, slowly release one at a time, and then make your way up into a neutral spine, reaching the crown of the head high. Bring your hands behind you, and then slowly draw the knees in towards one another. Separate your feet wider than the mat, and drop the knees over to the left. Inhale back to center, and then drop the knees to the right. Inhale to center, over to the left. We'll just hold that here for a moment. Draw your chest to center of the mat, squaring off the shoulders. You might start to feel a little bit more blood flow entering the legs and hips now. Same kind of tingling sensation as when we came out of waterfall. Inhale back to center, drop the knees to the right, holding it there. Just encouraging that blood circulation to move through the hips once again, through the legs, and just enjoying that invigoration sensation. And slowly come back up. I have tons of pins and needles in my legs right now. So next up, we're going to come into our hero pose. This will be our final pose for our yin yoga practice before we enter our meditation.
Thank you for tuning into today's preview yoga class. If you'd like to watch this full-length 1-hour yoga class with Renelle B, please make your way to renelleb.com and sign up for Yoga On Demand. Check the description for more information and website links. Yoga On Demand is a monthly yoga subscription plan where we meet live every Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. Eastern Time to 10 a.m. Eastern Time for a full-length 1-hour yoga class. We offer different styles of yoga each day, from Vinyasa Flow to Slow Flow to our Strength and Tone class, which actually incorporates small hand weights for added muscle building, as well as a yin yoga class and meditation. Can't make it to the live stream? Don't sweat it. You can sweat all you want with our Yoga On Demand archive, which holds over 80 full-length 1-hour yoga classes, so you can do yoga anywhere, anytime. This plan also includes full access to our community forum where you can meet and connect with like-minded individuals, discuss everything in health and wellness from creativity, intuition development, mindfulness techniques, cooking recipe shares, home design and entertainment, and even have a place to share any questions you may have or experiences you'd like to share along your wellness journey. At renelleb.com, we eat well, live well, and be mindful together. I hope to see you there. I'm sending you all so much love and light your way. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll catch you later.